Hello everyone, hopefully you're doing pretty well today. My name is Deborah. Welcome to my channel, Crafty Chalking Creations. And today I'm going to be doing the video. This is a last chance transfer. It is Happy Halloween Pumpkin. That is the name of the transfer. I got this transfer because I absolutely love this border. I think you could use it for another project. Or if you just want to use the pumpkin, you could do that. So I'm going to get started here. Now I am using the Aiden 9x12 frame. This is a reusable surface and it is also magnetic. I believe at the time of this video this is sold out at the moment, but if you have one or if you want to check back at a later date and see if it's in stock, you are welcome to do that. I will post an editable shopping cart link down below in the description box of any of the products I am using, as long as they are available at the time of making this video. Alright, this is my fuzzing cloth. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, don't worry about it. You can use a towel, you can use a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, some type of fabric. This is going to take some of the stickiness off the back. If you've not watched any of my previous videos, you're not familiar with Chalk Couture, these are silk screen transfers. They are sticky on the back and they are reusable. Chalk Couture states that you can reuse them 8 to 12 times. Sometimes you can get more use out of it as long as you take care of them. But they have a backer sheet. This is the backer sheet. I just peeled it off. Okay, matte side, you can put a mark on there, what have you, whatever it is you want to do. Just so that way, like, you get busy, you're not paying attention. That way you know which side to put it on once you clean it and it's dry. You just clean it at your sink with a board eraser or like a magic eraser under cold water and pretty much let it dry. And then it gets sticky again. And you attach it to the shiny side of the transfer. Okay, so keep your backer sheet, and it also comes in a plastic sleeve with instructions, so keep that because you can use it for storage. Now I have previously used this and I still have some fuzzy stuck to it, so I probably am not going to need to fuzz this too much, but when I first used it, it was very sticky, so I had to fuzz it quite a bit. See, it's sticky. So all you need to do is put it on your fabric or your fuzzing cloth. Okay. And why you do this is because you want to take some of that stickiness off, especially using this Aiden frame with this surface, because it is a smooth surface. There is no texture to it. Well, it's probably very minute texture. It can stick to the surface very well, and you do not want to stretch or distort your silk screen transfer. Okay, so you just want to fuzz it to where it is slightly tacky, enough to where it is going to adhere to your surface, but not so much to where it could stick and you could stretch it, which I was concerned that I did that the first time, but it turned out okay. Now I am going to be using bright white paste. Okay, I'm just going to do it all in one color because there is so much detail in this transfer. Now this is a last chance. That means that Chalk Couture will be pulling this off their website. When, I'm not 100% sure, but like I said, as long as it is available, I will have that shopping cart link posted down below in the description box. Alright, I've got a couple of fuzzies here. Alright, I think we'll give this a try. Okay, I'm going to set this aside. Now you can measure if you would like to. Obviously that's crooked. I just kind of wing it and eyeball it. See how it's pretty sticky? It might be a little, you know what, I need to fuzz that some more. I do not feel comfortable with that. Wherever there's a lot of green, it gets really sticky, so it's pretty much like kind of like around the edges, because this is all open. This is where all your paste is going to go. Where my hand is underneath there. Can you see that? That is all open. That's where your paste is going to go. So the only thing holding that down to the surface is this lettering and the detailed design. Where it's super sticky is around the edges here, and they probably made it like that so that way there is so much opening there with the silk screen. So I'm going to just kind of focus more so on that little pumpkin there on the edges. Yeah, if at any time during this video, if you like this project, you like the idea of Chalk Couture, this gives you some inspiration, it gives you ideas of what to do with the transfer, please be sure to give this video a like. It helps me with YouTube algorithm. And if you like to see more of my videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. So that way you will be notified of whenever I post another video. Alright, like I said before I had to refuzz this, you are welcome to measure. I eyeball things. If you would like precise measurement and everything symmetrical, you are welcome to do that. I am just trying to give you some ideas of what you can do with the transfer and give you some inspiration here. Alright, I usually start in the middle and go up and down and then side to side. And then I start smoothing out from the center with my hands, especially seeing that this is all open here with the screen. And I'm just going to smooth that over. And why you do that, excuse me, is if you have any little fuzzy stuck somewhere, if you have any wrinkles, air bubbles, things like that. So you got a little fuzzy there. You're able to see that, peel it up, because you want to make sure that you have good contact with your surface. Now I'm going to be using the small squeegee versus the mini squeegee. See the size difference here? Because I'm going to do all one color. So if you want to take your squeegee and smooth it over, you can do that. So that way you don't have any wrinkles or air bubbles that you might have missed. That's an option. Okay, I think it's on there pretty good. Now I'm going to be using the bright white. Now this is a jar of paste. If they have the paste packets, the white paste packets in stock, I will also add that to the edible cart as well as the jar of paste. So that way if you you can make that decision if you want the jar or if you want the paste packet. Okay, your squeegee has a bevel edge. I'm generously putting paste on my squeegee, and I'm going to generously apply it to my surface. I can always take off the excess. I want to make sure I have good coverage. Now you can just do the pumpkin if you want to. You can just use the border for another project if you want to. You are in control of how you want your project to look. You can use different colors. If you want to do all orange, you could do that. I just thought with the white frame, the white pumpkin would look nice. You can use different colors. That is what I like about Chalk Couture. You are in control of how you want your projects to look and your art for your own decor. You might want to do blue, you might want to do pink. You can do whatever colors you choose to do. That shopping cart will be editable, so that way if you would like to shop around and see what other colors are available, you can do that. Like I said, I am just trying to give you some ideas and some inspiration of what it is that you can do with these silkscreen transfers. Okay, I think I have everything covered. Alright, I'm going to scrape off that excess I had my squeegee back into the jar. Now with my bevel edge, I'm going to go over my transfer and scrape off the excess paste. So that way you have good, even coverage. Oops, I messed a little bit of the border up there. Now this paste is water soluble. That means that it can be washed with water. And that's how you clean your transfers also. It's just with some water. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I think I got everything. Let me get a swipe down here. Do I got my borders? Yep, I got all my borders there. Okay. I'm going to put my cap back on my paste. Now it's time for the peel and reveal. And what I do is I start at the corners to get it started. Okay. Then I work my way to the middle. See, it's still pretty sticky. But that's okay. Get it pulled up enough. And I'm just going to start to slowly peel it up. So then why I slowly peel it up is that way, if I missed a spot, I can just lay it down and touch it up. There is just so much detail in this. I absolutely love this. I love this transfer. I love the border. The border is what got me, because it's oak leaves. You can use that for autumn decor. I have a project idea, and I will probably be using this frame. And there you go. You can leave this as is. If you would like to add like a little black bow or something like that, you could do that. I do not glue anything to my reusable surfaces because they're reusable. I'm going to change out the design. What you choose to do with your surfaces is totally up to you. If you want to do that, you can. What I usually do is I like, if I want to use a bow and embellish, I have a long enough tail so I could tape it in the back so that way it is not permanent on the front of my surface. But yeah, I really like how that turned out. There is so much detail. I think one color on its own, but you can, like I said, you can design this however it is that you want. This is a last chance transfer. I hope you're able to get it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.